It's a bright early morning, and today we're going to make a delicious, high-protein, and healthy breakfast, sourdough discard crepes. We're starting with 1 cup of sourdough starter or sourdough discard. You can use it straight out of the fridge. I would recommend, if it hasn't been fed in over a week, to feed it the night before for a better flavor. Next, we're adding milk to the bowl, and if you don't have raw milk, try and find non-homogenized milk. We're then adding half a teaspoon of salt and 3 pasture-raised eggs. All of these eggs in this batter are giving us lots of protein for a healthy meal. Next, we're adding 2.5 tablespoons of melted pasture-raised organic butter. We're combining everything with a whisk, and depending on the consistency of your sourdough starter, you may need to add more milk. You want it to have a buttermilk consistency. Next, preheat a large pan. I use a stainless steel pan on medium heat, and then add some butter. I like to put the butter directly on the pan and just rub it around. Once the butter is bubbling a little bit, you can put about 1/4 cup of your batter. And you want to hold your pan because you want to be very quick. So while you're pouring, swirl it around. And you want it to be very thin. I've messed up a lot of crepes by just making it too thick and putting too much batter. Once it has spread out as much as possible, place it back on the heat and let it cook for about a minute on one side. Then very carefully flip it and cook for about 30 to 45 seconds on the other side. Once cooked on each side, place your crepes on a plate and cover with a flour sack towel or linen cloth. You can continue to stack your crepes on that same plate and keep them warm with that cloth. This way they'll stay warm while you prepare your fillings. First, I'm going to make some savory crepes with some chopped up vegetables and eggs and of course cheese. I am going to saute 2 bell peppers and a yellow onion. And I'm grabbing some organic raw cheddar cheese from the freezer. After washing my peppers, I'm going to slice everything up. I usually like to start by sauteing my onions first, so I'm putting them on a stainless steel pan with some butter and salt, and I'm going to allow those to cook a little bit before I add my peppers. Once the peppers are added, I'm going to let that cook for a bit while I pick some fresh thyme. Once all my vegetables are cooked, I add the fresh thyme, and then I add some shredded raw cheese on top. To each crepe, I'm adding 2 fried eggs, and then our vegetable, cheese, and thyme mixture. And now you're ready to enjoy a healthy breakfast. Another way to enjoy crepes is on the sweeter side. This is skyr, or basically Greek yogurt, which is a strained high-protein yogurt if you still want to have a high-protein meal. And then you can add fresh berries. You could add any kind of fruit you like. You could even add like sauteed apples with cinnamon, or pears. And then I also add some maple syrup. For a dessert crepe, you could try whipped cream or ice cream on the inside. I hope this tutorial was easy to follow and inspiring, so you can make sourdough discard crepes at home too. For the full recipe, you can see the link in the description box below.